Okay, my room's a disaster right now, you guys. Welcome back to Museum Diaries. Oh my god, you guys, there's so much going on right now. So, here's Lucky. She's on my bed. I have like, oh my god, I have a mess. There's my old boot from when I broke my foot, my left foot. I painted a galaxy within it, and love, of course. But anyway, Lucky's there. We adopted a new cat. His name is Salem, but we're gonna change his name. He looks so much like Zeus. We're gonna call him Zeusy. And okay, first of all, let me go outside and tell you a story. I got a story to tell you. Okay. So we went to the shelter. I went to the shelter a couple days ago. And I looked at some cats. I looked at some 5-month-old cats. Like kittens, really. Like big kittens. And unfortunately, the ones that I was interested in were a little bit too feral and were used to the outdoors and wouldn't probably get acclimated to the indoors. So, hi Napoleon, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you for being so patient with Zeusy. Thank you, boy. So anyway, where am I at? So, I found Salem. He's three years old. He's a beautiful black cat with a little white speck on his chest. And it fades like a little ghost. And Veronica was telling me today that she feels like maybe he's Zeus reincarnated. So, he reminded me of Zeus when I met him. He let me pick him up. I held him. I talked to him. I told him I'd be back. As you saw the previous video when I was at the animal shelter, you could see that I was with him. So that's what we have going on. I'm going to show you right now where he's at in the house. Let me show you. Let's come on in. He's a rescue. He's an owner surrender. And he is a rescue. Let me lock the door. And I gotta tell you, Napoleon is the most patient baby. He's just sitting there keeping him company. Right there. Because I'm keeping him in the bathroom. You see? He has his food in there, his water, his kitty litter that he got by the vet today. It's shredded paper. I'm gonna show you. Because he has an open wound. His incision where they neutered him, they told me they neutered him, they probably glued his skin back together. So they told me not to risk getting dust from kitty litter on him. So they gave me this shredded paper. And that's what I got for him to go potty. And he's in the bathroom. Napoleon is kind of watching him. I'm going to take the camera down below so you can see what we're looking at, where he's at. There's his bed. There's his food. And there's his water. Okay, let's take a peek, shall we? Hi, Salem. It's okay. It's okay, baby. You can come out. Get familiar with the house. You're gonna have a big ass house pretty soon, like MTV Cribs house, honey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're probably gonna be moving, you guys. We're fed up with the valley, the traffic, the noise, the homelessness. It's out of control. Everything's out of control, and you know, we're getting older. Veronica's going on 67. She's 66 now, and I'm 52. I'm going on 53 in April, just next month. So, I definitely want to start living a more private life. Maybe I can get a little bit into my creative side. Who knows? Who knows, but I feel like it's time for a change, and so does Veronica. Veronica really feels that strongly. She's the one that brought it up and said, hey, let's move out of here. I'm done. You're done? Yeah, she said, I'm done. I'm done. We've outgrown the house and we can sell it. Pay the same amount of mortgage at another place. Get a nice house, a bigger house. She said, I'm done. I said, okay. I'm on board. That's what you want. So tomorrow we're gonna go look at properties. We're gonna take the video camera with us. We're gonna record the experience and take it from there. Let's see if we put the house on the market. Let's see if we end up buying brand new property. That's interesting right there. If we can actually end up buying brand new property. It'd be nice if the home was smart featured. Like smart ready. Like with smart technology in it. Because we recently added Alexa to our addition in Veronica. Veronica loves Alexa. That's her new best friend. Just kidding, I am. But she really likes Alexa. So much so that she stayed up all night 2 nights ago just talking to Alexa. So my hope is for Napoleon to welcome Zeusy. 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 Salem. Hi, Salem, kitty kitty. Hi, Zeusy. He's just chilling there. I'm telling you, who's chilling? He got neutered today. So he was heavily medicated when he came home, and this is where he chose to lay. I gave him a bed, but he chose to lay under the dresser. Under the dresser where we have extra mats and towels. That's where he's at. It's okay, boy. No, it's okay. Hopefully he'll come out soon. So I'm going to leave the bathroom door open, my bedroom door open for the night. And Napoleon's going to keep him company. Because Napoleon is such a great dog. So you guys see here. Okay, we'll keep you posted on Napoleon and Salem, Zeusy. And let you know if their relationship develops. We need to give our little Zeusy some time so he can adjust to the home and the environment and the pets. Because he's going to get acquainted with Napoleon right now. I'm going to give them this time to get to know each other. And Lucky spends most of her time in my bedroom. So once he makes it to my bedroom, he can get acquainted with Lucky. That's the plan. And once we move, we'll unite him and Artemis. We're going to keep her as an indoor cat I would imagine so, with a home that's got a square footage of over 2,500 square feet. She's going to be indoors. She's going to be indoors, my baby. I'm going to grab her, put her in the crate, and take her to wherever we're moving to. Alright, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know where we're going.
These are our 2 babies. This is Brucey. His papa lives upstairs. And this is my guy, Boyo. But you can see they just do this for hours. They love each other. And they just like to chew on each other's neck and face. They're so affectionate. See, they don't hurt each other. They just love each other. It's beautiful to watch. So I had to record this to share it with everybody that's interested. Dog lovers, animal lovers. You know, but just look at that beautiful love between them. No aggression, just play. And the dark dog is, I think, 5 years old. So 5 times 7 will give you his age, I believe. And then Boyo is 15 months, so times 7, so you can figure that out. If you make it into a year and 3 months. But aren't they just precious as can be? These are what friends do, is they play with each other. And they're great friends. They just wait for one another until the other comes out every day, day and night. Aren't they precious? Just too adorable for words. Yeah, this goes on and on. They'll be doing this for a few hours till they get tired. I'm gonna take a break, eat some of the hard kibble and some water. Isn't that cute? And notice Boyo's the bigger dog, but yet he takes a submissive role in this because he lets Bruce, you know, he's having such a blast that he says, yeah, keep on doing it, Brucey. You're my best friend. And it is his best friend, you know, they are very close. It's just a delight and a pleasure to see them. We haven't seen Salem today, our new cat family edition. Our new addition to the family addition, yeah. And Salem reminds me of Zeusy 1. So I call him Salem Zeusy 2. But he knows his name is Salem. And yesterday, Boyo was relentless in waiting patiently for him to come out from underneath the bathroom. Here, I'll show you. So now we're going to go to the bathroom. We've been looking at new homes today. Okay, so this is where the kitty has been hanging out. I don't know if he's there now. No, he's gone. So see, this is underneath the bureau that we have for towels in the bathroom. And so that's where he was hanging out. And the white tile is the back of the wall. But I put the towels there to make him comfortable. And you can see that this is just an antique, one of my neighborhood finds. And so is this one, this big mirror with all the gold on it. But it works perfectly with the bathroom mirrors everywhere. These were the cheap mirrors that they used to sell for $1, like at Pick and Save or something. I don't know if you can distinguish that very well, but they're singular 12 by 12 inch panels. Okay, so that's it for now. And there the babies are. I just thought I would share it because they're so adorable. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Museum Diaries. This is Salem, our new pet adoption. He's been hiding in the closet and he's been slowly coming out into the room, and now he's exploring Lucky's little bed and he likes it there. So he weighs about almost 12 pounds. He's a big boy. He's got beautiful eyes. Salem! So there he is. Hi, kitty kitty. Hi, boy. Let me see if he'll let me pet him. My baby. Oh, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yes, he's meowing. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. He's a beautiful cat. Beautiful cat. So he's adjusting. With this big move we're gonna do, we might have to put him in Artemis. I'm gonna have to trap Artemis because she's outdoors now. We might have to put him in the cat kennel. Cat kennels. It's like a little cat hotel. Until we move. I don't know. Everything's just kind of depending on when this house goes into escrow, and you know, and coordinating the build of the other home, because it would be a new build. So we'll see. But there he is. There's beautiful Salem. He's doing really good. He's doing good. Hi, baby. He's got a little white patch right here. Right there. But he's, other than that, he's all black. He's a beautiful, beautiful kitty. Beautiful baby. Oh, that's a good Salem kitty. So this is Salem, you guys. He's coming with us. He's our new cat. It's gonna be nice. He's gonna have a big home to roam in. Okay. So today we decided to go with spaghetti for dinner. We put whole olives in there. It's ground beef, and she put seasoning. The Duchess put seasoning on the spaghetti.
Can I say what I did?
Yes.
Okay, what you want to do is take your ground beef. I like to get it 80% beef, and then that still gives you a 20% margin of fat. The reason why is I drain the fat off. But before I drain the fat off, I put the spices in. It helps disperse it in that oil. It breaks open the flavor molecules. So then you drain the fats off. So you're going to be left with some remnants of the seasoning that you can adjust if you need to eventually add more. Okay, so next we've got the meat done, and I make it so that it's cooked really, really thoroughly so you can distinguish between the textures, because that's one of the joys of eating meat, is the texture. All right, so then we start with the seasoning. The meat's now cooking up. We dice up a half of an onion, small onion, white. Dice that finely up, put that in with the meat. Then we take about 2 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic, throw that in there, and we cook it all with the oil. Now, as it begins to solidify the meats, then you get a can or something that you can put the grease in. Don't just throw it into the trash can. It makes a mess for the garbage collector and for the recycler lines. It's just not a good kosher thing. So you always want to keep your oil separated, put it in a separate container, and then put it in your trash can. Then we start getting into spices. Now we've drained off the fat. So the next spice we're going to do is we're going to start with rosemary, some thyme, some marjoram. Then we're going to use Italian seasoning, which also has some parsley in it, and thyme and sage. So all of those ingredients are cooking now with little remnants of the fat, the spices, you know, the herbs, the garlic, and the onion. You cook that down, and as it's thoroughly cooked, the onion and the garlic, and it's drained of the fats, then you add the can of stewed tomatoes. You don't want
those are good.
You don't want the stewed tomatoes that
spaghetti?
Yeah, they really help. It's more
they add so much to the texture of the food.
And sometimes I actually use fresh tomatoes. If you can, ideally, it's even better if you use fresh ones to add to the already
I like the
pre-made
stewed
sauce.
tomatoes, and then we throw in the
too.
olives, like after it's been.
Well, let's finish. We're still going through the ingredients.
Okay.
So then we use we use a salt, but it has less ingredients of salt.
Are you talking about the light salt?
Yeah.
I don't have it here. I wanted to show it to
Here
him.
I have some. So this is the
this
salt
right
we use
here.
in this house.
We have both Veronica and I have high blood pressure, so we try and. But she has a low sodium
I have
levels
kidney
anyway.
disease too, so kidney disease is not good in any shape.
Anyhow, that's the sauce.
Okay, so then now we've got the sauce going. We've got the stewed tomatoes in. Now we empty a whole jar of pre-made spaghetti sauce. Now we've already added our own herbs and our own vegetables. The next thing we do is that we let those stewed tomatoes, we kind of chop them up with the spatula or whatever you're using that's gentle on your cookware. And then you add the spaghetti sauce. You do not add water to the spaghetti sauce. You don't have to. Now it comes to the process. Oh, now you throw in, Jackie throws in her can of black olives, right?
Yes.
That's the final touch. And then the very final touch is the sugar. So we used about...
she said sugar, you guys.
We used
I was
about
surprised.
1.5 tablespoons of sugar. We do that because Italians know, and anyone that is a great tomato lover knows, tomatoes are extremely acidic. And if you're like me where you constantly, I'm in paint, I'm in, all day, every day almost. So I have to scrub my hands a lot. And, scrub the nails, scrub the whole 9 yards. Anyway, so for me to cut a regular tomato with just bare hands, normally we use gloves when we cook just because we're finicky like that. Normally, just cutting a tomato will hurt an elderly person's hands. I'm 66 now, and the difference in collagen and it's just different. Our skin as we age.
Yeah, and when she cuts herself, when she has accidents while cooking with the knife, she bleeds more. It takes a little bit longer for her to stop the bleeding on her cuts. That's one thing I've noticed.
Well, it was interesting when we were in the hospital this last time for me. They told me, they said, "You're a real bleeder, aren't you?" Because,
did they?
I was gushing all over the place. And then they came into the opposite problem when I was really, really dehydrated. And I kept begging for some salt water or broth, and they wouldn't give it to me. I was calling out for you. Do you remember? Or did you even hear me?
No.
Okay. Well, I kept calling for you, and I made a big, rough and roar kind of entryway into the emergency till they transferred me to my own room in ICU. Anyway, one of the things that they told me was that they couldn't get my blood because it was I was so dehydrated because I had the bouts that I've had with my irritable bowel syndrome, which I don't have, but it's similar symptoms, when you get really sick like this. Anyway, so I was in ICU for a minute, which I loved, by the way. I didn't love being in 4 points where my ankles and my wrists are down, tied down. But I was able to accomplish my #1 goal in life, which is to stop drinking alcohol. So I've been able to do that, and I've not had any alcohol all day. I have no intention of drinking. Are you going to drink today?
Nope.
And so day by day, you do the best commitment you can. And I've been through this program for years, AA. And as a rule, it's just best that you make the decision moment to moment, reaffirm throughout the day when you're doing activities that you really don't want alcohol. You don't really miss it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah, we absolutely do not want it. And more than that,
Yeah.
We found some vodka in the house this morning. Was it this morning?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday. And I called a sister in and I said, "Come here, look at, it's the devil's poison." So she saw it and she said, "I'm gonna throw it down the sink." I said, "Not without me." So we both did it together. We put our hands on this little, vodka bottle and we poured, it wasn't little, it was
a half a pint.
Half a pint, whatever.
So it's like a small
but we
still.
tossed it out together, and it was a sisterly gesture of what we call the Sober Sisters. And it's a delight, isn't it?
Yes, it feels good not to drink. With my diabetes, when I do drink, I feel so sick the next day.
Oh my God, with diabetes, I can't even imagine.
So it's better not to drink.
Yeah, it is.
So thank you guys for watching
Thank you.
this little video here on our cooking, Veronica's
Show
cooking
them my
skills.
walk stick that you made.
Oh, Veronica loves this
This
stick,
is
you
my
guys.
third leg, and I have a broken back. I'm going to be going.
Let me put it in the sunlight
surgery.
so you guys can see its detail.
But first, what else do I have to do? I have to get an MRI.
Veronica decided to use this stick. She put a little rubber knob at the bottom with some rubber bands to keep it steady there, and it's just perfectly balanced, strong, it's light.
Oh, it's the best walking stick I've ever seen.
And I found the pine branch one day in Sylmar. I was walking near my parents, and I just decided to make it into a walking stick because I looked at it and I said, wow, if I just shave all the needles off,
And look at the elegance.
shave everything off, and,
See, look at that from a
and put some
distance so
varnish
they can
on it.
See from a distance on the black. Look at the natural curvature. Isn't that magnificent? I mean, this is so well balanced. I could literally balance it off one finger. That's how well balanced it is. That is magnificent. That is so beautiful. Isn't it?
Thank you, yeah,
And
handmade.
it's so light, and
With varnish,
there's no
it's
sharp
beautiful.
edges. It's all smooth as glass. It's just magnificent. And the way she ended the stick, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that just a masterpiece of nature and art?
It's beautiful, it's yours.
I know, I love it. I call it my third leg, you guys, because since I've had this kidney disease roar its nasty head up again, that's kind of hard for me to breathe and walk and all that other fun stuff.
But she's doing good. She's gonna get an MRI of her lumbar because she does have a broken back. They told her that this last time when she went into the hospital,
What else?
and that she needs to get it cemented. A couple things. You need to see a vascular doctor for the swelling in your ankles.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, so that's where we're at.
And we're not going to talk about the other thing.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure. So, we'll see you guys in a little bit. So I want to show you Artemis. She's eating. I just fed her. I usually feed her every day at 4 o'clock. She gets treats, she gets her wet food, and then she's got her bowl of water right there, and then on the right, in that little tray right there, she's got hard cat food. But she let me pet her. I just wish she would come in the house. But she let me pet her, so at some point I'm gonna have to bring her in. But she's doing well. I just wanted to let you guys know that Artemis, our cat, is doing well. She has not yet met Salem, our new cat. I think I don't want her to meet him yet. I want to give that some time. I don't want her to get jealous and run away and think that this isn't her home, because Artemis is kind of protective. She didn't like when Napoleon came into the house, so ever since we've had Napoleon, she decided she wanted to spend her time outside. But there she is. She's doing good. She's looking healthy. I check her. Every time I feed her and I see her, I check her. I make sure she looks healthy. Her coat looks good. She's looking pretty healthy. So that's our Artemis. Hi, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She's so beautiful. Just beautiful. I want to show you. Bruce got a haircut. He was taken to the groomers today. He looks like a new dog. Look at how trim he is. They do such a good job at Jesse's Groomers in the Valley on Van Nuys Boulevard. Napoleon! And they put perfume on him, so he smells so good. Bruce, come here, Bruce. Bruce, come here. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. There's Lucky. All the doggies are out. I have Artemis in my room right now and Salem, the new cat. But the doggies are doing fine. They're just enjoying each other's company. But I had to give you guys a shot of that. Little Bruce with his new haircut. Just precious. Precious.